Hello, hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the week of the 30th of May up until the 5th of June 2022. So we are heading into June, a new month, and a lot of stuff happening with the planets and stuff, but we will get into that later. To begin with, I would like to say that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest. I link all the cards I use below in the description box, so you can find them there. I also put timestamps in the description box, so you can jump straight to your reading once you made your pick. If you like channeled work, if you like to talk about the awakening process, the ascension process, then I have another channel called Pure Light Awakening, where we talk about those kind of things, and you will also find that linked in the description box below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into this week's reading. You have 3 different decks to choose from. On number 1, we have quite a new deck called the Bright Future Tarot. On number 2, we have a deck called the Spiritsong Tarot. And on number 3 today, we have the Spacious Tarot. We also have 3 different crystals, 3 different tower crystals to choose from. On number 1 today, we have an apatite. Blue apatite crystal. On number 2, we have a strawberry quartz tower. And on number 3, we have a green fluorite tower. So, ask your angels and guides to guide you. Sink into your intuition. Pause the video if you need more time to make your pick. Either 1, 2, or 3. And I'll be back in a moment and I'll start with number 1. Okay, removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you picked the Bright Future Tarot and the blue apatite crystal, then this is a reading for you. I will put the crystal up here so it will be part of your reading. Now, let us choose some cards for today. I'm also going to use the Chakra Love cards over here later on, and also the Energy Spirit Oracle, but we'll put those over there. So, as you can see, I have a new table. So I wanted to change it up a little bit, and then I found this table and I found it was very beautiful. So there you go. Something new is always fun. So let us look at the energies you might bump up against this coming week, number 1. Just shuffling these cards a little bit. Okay, let's see what you get. The 9 of Cups. That's beautiful. The 4 of Swords. The 8 of Cups. The Lovers. The 3 of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Interesting combination today. Okay, last card, the Universe, or the World. Okay, underneath, the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so while I take these cards out, I'm going to sink into the energies of the cards on the table. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing some messages here. Number 1, for some of you, I'm hearing that you have walked into, because this is a relationship, of course. This is can be, of course, a relationship in work or a relationship with friends or whatever. But in some cases, it's a love relationship. But whatever kind of relationship this is, for some of you, I hear you have walked into this relationship. For some of you, based on the wrong intentions, because it was, or for some of you also settling, because I feel like it's been hard and it's been rough and it's been difficult, and you finally found this friend, coworker, lover, whatever. And it's like, I just need to have that someone in my life. I just need that in my life right now. And so you kind of just went into it without really checking in deep. Is this truly what I want for me? Is this truly what's good for me? Okay. And because I have that with these two cards and also the Eight of Cups here. It's the Four of Swords is the card of rest, rejuvenation, go inwards, think, meditate, you know, let it brew for a while. Together with the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, you know, in this case also arguments and anger in this card, I know, but in normal or in the original rather tarot, it's very much about heartache, you know, being hurt. And I have a feeling that you kind of hurting yourself here. That's the thing. It's like you're accepting something and it's not really the best for you. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a loving relationship. It can also be a relationship to, and for some of you, I hear, mind you, relationship to alcohol, just to have that said. That was just a message that came, but a relationship to something that's supposed to kind of make you happy, make you content, make you thrive in life. Okay, so it can also be a relationship to a hobby, to work, to spirit, you know, a relationship to your mission in life, if you will. Okay, so you have to take this as it resonates with you, number one. But I have a feeling that you've been settling, or you have been going into something because you just needed something, instead of looking a little bit more and finding what was really good for you. Okay, and of course you can make it work. I'm not saying that you should leave this behind. You can make it work, but then you have to leave a part of it behind, or you have to leave a belief system behind, or you have to change something in the energies in order for this to work. What they're saying here with this card is, of course, walking away. They're leaving the Eight Cups and going out to find the Nine of Cups, which is this card. And it's all about, with these two cards, you finding your own happiness, your own bliss, where you are content and happy in life. That's kind of what this reading is about. So for some of you, you might have to leave this, okay? Even though you went into it because you felt like this is what I need right now. But what they're saying with the universe, with the World card, is that the world is your oyster. But with the World card, it's also where you close off an old chapter and you step into the new. Okay? So you might have to close this chapter off, since it's coming together with the Ace of Cups here. Okay? But, you know, I will never tell you what to do. You have to feel into this yourself, what this might be. But, you know, I'm just telling it like it is when I read the cards. You also have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a good leader. He leads the way. So the King of Wands can be someone in your vicinity that can actually help you get a new perspective on this situation, okay? The Wands being the fire element, so it could be someone in a fire sign. It doesn't have to be male or a female. It's just someone who has kind of, it is in your corner, kind of, okay? It comes together with the Six of Swords underneath here. And the Six of Swords is where we leave the old behind and we go to new shores to find something new, right? So I think that there might be a new way of looking at this entire situation or relationship that you have here. But what it says here, which is very actually good in this reading, it says belonging. And I feel like that's what you need. You felt like you needed to belong. You needed to be part of something, whether it be work, friends, a love relationship, a family relationship, you know, a relationship with spirit, a relationship with your mission in life. You felt like, oh, I just need that. So I'll just take this then. I'll just grab the first thing that comes to me because I need it so much. But they're inviting you to reconsider this, okay? And as I said, it might be possible to make it work, but then there's something in the energy that you have to shift. Leave something old behind, step into something new, okay? Just to have that said. So let us pull some oracle cards for you, number one. You know, I have to tell it as it is, you know, I can't sugarcoat it. And so this is what I see. This is what I hear from spirit. So There you go. That's the message. Oh, there was just 3 cards that just popped on out, so we will take those. Prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance. Okay, so what they're saying here with this card is that you should use your intuition with this decision here. You should sink into your intuition, to your heart. Kind of what they're inviting you to do with this card here with the 4 of Swords. You know, take some time to contemplate. Take some time to go inwards with this decision and feel, you know, into the resonance of the energy. Is this for me or is it not? Contact your team on the other side. Ask for help. Ask for guidance from them before you make the decisions, okay? So prophets and ancient seers, meaning that you should contact the spiritual part of you and your spirit team for this, okay? Now let's look at the other 2. Goddess of Dreams, vision, intuition, yeah, receptivity. So again, with vision, seeing things clearly, going into your intuition to seek the answers you need. The healing heart, love, acceptance, and romance. Beautiful, beautiful. So there might be something within your heart that needs healing as well. So maybe the reason why you stepped into this so quickly and really wanted it is because you've been hurt so many times and you just need that love or that loving connection in your life right now. And so you just jumped, you know. And I totally get that. I totally understand. But I have a feeling there's something better for you, okay? So either better as in a different situation, as in a different person, as in a different job, or there's something to be done in this situation to change some energies to make it work for you, okay? Let's pull some Chakra Love cards in the end today. So, yeah, so you have definitely some introspection work to do here, number 1. Truth. Speak from your heart. Yes, it couldn't be more clear. It is the only thing worth listening to. See? Throat chakra, turquoise might be crystal for you. So there is something about the communication, and I feel like it is the true communication with yourself though. And they're coming up with the heart as well. So into the heart, into the truth, into what is it truly that I resonate with, instead of just jumping into something that might not in the long run be what was meant for you or what's good for you, okay? So I feel like they're being quite clear here. What? Oh, okay, that one jumped. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra again, and sodalite. Yeah. Yeah, it's very much about communicating what you truly want, okay? It might be that you have been afraid to express the truth as well in this situation because you're afraid to lose this, because you feel like I need it so bad. Okay, I was invited to look underneath. Embracing the balance between earth and spirit. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so in chakra balancing in general, and the crystals you might be using here is clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. So, no, I feel like they are really, really telling you here that, you know, you need to speak up about what it is that you truly, in your heart, want and need in life. Don't settle, okay? Don't settle for something that's not really, truly resonating with you, okay? And I understand, as I said, the feeling of I need this so bad, so I'm just going to kind of grab it and hold on to it. But I feel like they're trying to guide you into a direction where you will resonate a whole lot better, okay? Where things will kind of fall into place naturally without you having to work so hard, without you having to change who you are or what you believe or not speak your truth, because that's also coming up here, that you're not kind of speaking your truth, or this situation and this person or persons might be a place where you're holding back. You know, you can't express who you truly are because you're afraid to lose it also. So, you know, take that as it resonates, but that's kind of what I'm getting. So, well, I feel like that was it for you this week, number 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I wish you the very best in whatever endeavor this is. And until the next time I see you, bye. Okay, number 2. So if you pick this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. I will put it up here, so it will be part of your reading. Now, let us pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. I hope you're doing well, number 2. As you can see, I have a new table today. Wanted to try out something new, so I hope you like it. Feel free to comment on that in the comment section if you want to, if you like this background better than the one I had before. It was one that just popped on out, and then I stopped shuffling, and then we pull. 9 of shells, which is of course 9 of cups. The High Priestess. The Ace of Crystals, which is Ace of Pentacles. The Magician. Ooh, okay. King of Crystals. Wow. Queen of Acorns, which is Queen of Wands, and Knight of Crystals. Wow. Ooh, okay, number 2. Someone is really, really thriving right now. You have the Magician together with the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups being the card of, as it says here, gratitude, fulfillment, yes, but also personal abundance and fulfillment. So you have manifested this. You have manifested a situation, or are about to manifest a situation, or a place in life, I would say, that is really awarding to you and your emotional self, I would say. The High Priestess is, of course, someone who is very connected with the spiritual. And you get it together with the King of Crystals being the King of the King of Pentacles. So this is, it's I feel like this is very much about a spiritual journey. Okay, it's very much about your spiritual movement forward, and I feel like you've come to a place now where you're really thriving, where you're really happy. You also have the Ace of Crystals, so it's kind of like, for some of you, I would say maybe you're working within the spiritual field. Or for others, you might be invited to work within the spiritual field. And I feel like it's paying off now. Because the Ace of Crystals is coming up and King of Crystals. You also have the Queen of Acorns, which is the Queen of Wands. And she is very much also connected to the spiritual. So you have so many cards connected to spiritualism here. You also have a Knight of Crystals. So that's even more pentacles coming in, more money, right? So you have 3 cards of Pentacles here. So whatever, if you're not already kind of working within the spiritual field and are considering doing it beside work maybe or something like that, for me, I would say that that's something that it looks good for you to do. Okay, it looks like it's going to pay off. If you're not working within the spiritual field, I would say that you're definitely someone who is in deep contact with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with your team, and you're letting yourself be guided. And you are being the magician of your own life. You have all the tools you need in your toolbox, and you are apparently using them very well because you're getting rewards here. Definitely. So I would say the main theme of this reading is you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You just have to keep on going. Keep on doing what you have been doing, and for what I can see here, it's going to pay off. Okay, so let us look at some oracle cards here as well. Very positive reading, this number 2. Very good vibes here. I'm happy for you. Woo, cards just popping on out. 3, 4. Wow. Okay, we'll take them. So, connections, partnership, contract, commitment. So this might be commitment to spirit, but it can also be partners in a work situation or friend situation, maybe a group that you're a part of. So it might be that you have already kind of walked into a situation where you are in this group, or you are invited to now by spirit to find that group that you feel that resonates with your vibration. Ancestors. Historical connections and purpose. So you have ancestors on your side now. They are working with you, and I feel like you are in deep connections with them. Ancestors being people who have passed over on the other side. Of course, there might be someone in your life as well, if you have an elderly person in your life. Grandmother, grandfather, great aunt, great uncle, or just someone that you kind of look up to and they feel like has that wisdom. But very much about the ancestors on the other side is what I feel mostly about this card. And I feel like they're really here to help you now. Wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity. Yeah, I feel like you've gained it already. And if you haven't, they're saying that you will now, because or else this card wouldn't have popped up. Kinship, community, your group. Again with the community. Okay. So there is something about, maybe for some of you, if you are working within the spiritual field, are invited to open up some sort of community, some sort of, I don't know, Patreon group or physical group, you know, a spiritual development group maybe. Or maybe just if you invite friends over to meet like once a week, once a month or something, to work on your spiritual path together. So that might be something as well. So there's something about finding a community, finding a group, being a part of a group, or being a part of a community. Might even also be course or education, you know, for some of you. So you have to feel into where that resonates with you, number 2, okay? But I'm definitely seeing that you are definitely seeing clearly. You have the vision now is what I feel. If you feel like you don't, then you sit down and you ask your ancestors to help you to gain that mental clarity that you need. And I feel like they're going to help you now to find that right connection for you, the right group or the right path for you to take, okay? So let us pull some Chakra Love cards in the end for you today, number 2. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So they are saying chakra balancing harmony is needed. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite might be crystals you can use here. So they're inviting you, I feel like you are in a good space though, but they're inviting you to keep your focus on your energy field, on your chakra, you know, system, aura, your energy. So you keep on having the eye on the ball, kind of. So staying in this harmonic space. Grounding might be needed as well. They're saying red jasper might be a crystal to use. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Okay. So just also a reminder to stay grounded in situations, you know, before you walk into something, or before you take a leap of faith, or before you get into a new situation. Make sure that you are connected, that you're grounded, and that you have kind of thought the thing through, felt the thing through before you step into it, is what I feel with that. Underneath you have divinity, and it's ring lace agate, crown chakra. Recognize the divine in the mirror, meaning you are the divinity, you are the divine, you are the divine creator. You know, you are part of the divine creator, right? So recognizing you as a light being, you as the higher self when you look in the mirror. And that might, mind you, that might be actually a good exercise for you to do as well. When you're standing in the mirror and looking in your own eyes, can you recognize your higher self? Because, you know, as they say, the eyes is the kind of the mirror of the soul. So when you look deep into your eyes, you will see and recognize your own higher self. So that might be a fun little exercise to do here as well. No, but I feel like this is extremely positive for you, number 2. I feel like you're definitely on the right path. If you don't feel so yourself, as I said, connect with your ancestors and ask them for help. Because I feel like this is moving towards a place where things is really going to unfold and things are going to pay off, whatever direction you choose to take now, whether it be within the spiritual world or another, you know, kind of work, but you will do it with the connection with spirit, is what I feel here. And the Knight of Crystals is the Knight of Pentacles coming your way as well here. So yeah, definitely lots of positivity in this reading. So, and I also feel like this is not just for the coming week, but it lasts longer, of course, because this is more of a profound kind of reading, is what I feel, when it comes to where you are in life and what you're headed into, is what I feel, number 2, okay? Yeah, it was short and sweet, this one, but I feel like there was really nothing more to say here. You are definitely on the right path here. You just keep on going, keep on doing what you're doing, because you're definitely doing something right here, number 2. The cards are showing that, so no doubt about that, okay? And you also chose the strawberry quartz here. For me, the strawberry quartz is very much about the feminine energy and about connecting with the feminine, connecting with the soul space, connecting with the emotional part of you. And also, of course, the color can be both kind of crown and root chakra, if you will. It's a little bit of red in it. It's a little bit of kind of violet in it. So that it's the connection, you know, being connected both ways in a way. In a way, you are connected with your human self and your higher self, and you're in balance, in harmony that way. Okay, as they're talking about the harmony here. And if you feel like you're not, then that's something you need to do, is like get that connection going. Okay. So that's pretty much all I had for you. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I wish you the very best moving forward with this, number 2. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3, so if you pick this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. So I'll put it up here, the crystal, so it will be part of your reading. And we're going to pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. As you see, I have a new table. Hope you like it. I wanted to change up some things here, so saw this table and just loved it and just had to have it. So there you go. Feel free to comment if you feel like this is working better than the former kind of setup that I had. Always like to have some feedback and some comments from you guys. So let us see where your energy is headed this coming week, number 3. What you might bump up against this coming week. Oop, there was one that just popped on over. Elder of Cups. Wow. That's the King of Cups, by the way. And you have the Death card, which is transformation. The Moon. Okay. 8 of Wands, action. 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Explorer of Swords underneath, which I believe is the Page of Swords in this one. Let me just have a quick check on that. I don't want to say anything wrong to you, so I'm just going to double check that. Explorer. Let me just quickly, yeah, because Guardian is the Elder is the King, the Guardian is the Queen. No, the Explorer is actually the Knight. I'm glad I looked that up. Okay. So this is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can be, of course, someone that comes in and cuts the cords to whatever doesn't serve you anymore, or comes in and kind of saves the day. But the Knight of Swords can also be someone that comes in with a little bit of drama. Okay, just to have that said. Underneath there, you have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is where you get offered something, but you're not sure you want to take it or not, or you're kind of, I don't know if that's okay for me, or I don't know if I wanted those kind of energies. And then you have the sword energy of the Knight here as well. So it can be, of course, cutting away what you don't need and focusing on what it is that you do need, but it can also be a bit of a drama situation here, okay, just to have that said. Now, let's look at the cards here. I see 2 10s here. And the 10s is, of course, the ending of something, okay, where something you have been going through all the wands and all the swords here, and now it's the end of it. So for me, this tells me that a difficult situation is coming to an end. Okay, it's kind of a double up. It's been a heavy burden for you. You've been carrying all these ones on your shoulders for a long time. Time to put them down. And the Ten of Swords is like you feel depleted. It's been so taking all my energy out of me, and now I'm just done. You know, that's kind of feeling with that. And also with the Moon, which is very much about the emotional part of you, but also the hidden part of you. It can have been quite emotional, what you've been going through as well. So, you know, but the positive thing about the whole thing is that you have the Death card, and many people think about the Death card as something negative, but you know, it's very positive because it's about transformation. It's about putting the old behind you and stepping into the new. It's about change. It's about shifting the energies in your environment, right? And you also have the King of Cups here together with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is the action card. So either action has already happened, or you're invited to take action, or action will happen for you, okay? The King of Cups is someone who is very stable in his emotions. He is happy, he is content, he is where he's supposed to be, okay? So I do feel a great potential for this week. I feel like there's a potential to put down a burden. If you're someone who's working a lot, I feel like this is also an invitation to delegate, to tell people that, you know what, I can't take on anymore. I've been taking on this and this and this and this. It's time for you to do something here because I can't take on anymore. So delegate, say no, okay? Put up your boundaries in that sense, okay? So that might be the transformation in itself, where you finally step up and say, you know, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. But that's a work situation. But, you know, it can also be relationships, and it can be a hobby. It can be a friend group. You know, it can be a community. It can be a school. Take this as it resonates. But I do feel like there's a huge potential for a shift in the energies in this week, and coming to an end of a difficult striving situation. For those of you, for instance, who is in school right now, exams are coming up. It's a lot of work at the end of the school year. I know there's a lot of pressure. So this might be that, you know, that it's you're seeing the end of the tunnel here. You're coming to the end of all this strife during the year, doing the exams, being done with it, changing that entire energy and stepping into something new. What I would say about this card right here, with the Knight of Swords here, just make sure that you don't let your critical self, your ego, make it into be more of a drama than it needs to be, okay? Whatever the situation is for you that has been weighing heavily on you, it's done now. So you don't have to continue that drama, if you will. Or ego doesn't have to continue that. Ego doesn't have to keep telling you, oh, this is such a drag, oh, I hate doing this. You know, stuff like that. Just no. It's done with, okay? You're finishing off this chapter now. So no more need for the critical to be critical, okay? So let's look at some oracle cards for you. Yeah, I do feel like there's, since the Death card comes up, I mean, that is the most important card for transformation. So I feel like if you are really stuck in these energies right now, the message is that you will get out of this, okay? The energies will change. So just hang in there, kind of, and take the necessary steps to change this, okay? Beneath the surface, hidden truth, something unknown. Okay, and that might also be the Moon. Can also be something hidden. So there might be some new information coming to the surface as well this week. Okay, something you didn't think of, something you didn't know about. It might be a truth about yourself, or it might be something about someone else, or it might be something about a project or something you're working on. Okay. And peaceful presence, quiet mind, mindfulness. Yes. So what you need now is some peace and quiet. Okay, you need to put this behind you now. You need to be finishing that off and get into stillness and really take a break. Take a vacation, okay? And if you can't take a vacation, at least, you know, put aside the time every day to take a break and to just be with you, okay? Very important to kind of release the last of these energies here, to feel that through and just release it and be done with it, so that you can enjoy. You can step into this energy of the King of Cups, right? Freedom, yes. Moving on, letting go. Oh, that's so beautiful. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're being let out of the cage now. So the struggles are over. okay? You're moving on, you're letting go, you're stepping into freedom now. Wow, that was so cool. Really, really cool. Underneath the deck, you had past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance. So you're being also assisted in all of this. So with that, Spirit is saying that they're with you, okay? So you can also ask for help from them if you feel like this situation is grave or is difficult for you, okay? So let us pull some Chakra Love cards in the end for you today, number 3. Shine. Solar plexus chakra. Mukate might be a crystal you can try out here. And you are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, so that's kind of what you're stepping into now, right? Once you finish off this old chapter. There might need some energy, more energy into the solar plexus. So work on that as well. And we have embrace the balance between earth and spirit. So chakra balancing is needed. Clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite might be crystals that you can use. So they're saying that you need some chakra balancing here. And that doesn't surprise me with the mindfulness and peaceful card coming up here. So that might also help you move on and let all this energy go. As I said, feel it through, right? And let it go once and for all so you can step into the freedom. Underneath you have harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite might be crystals you can use. So finding that harmony within you, okay? That's kind of what you are getting into. So I feel like the big message here is that they are with you, definitely helping you along the way here. They're asking you to just go in and to feel it through whatever it is. Don't let your ego make this into be more than it is, because it is an ending chapter. The transformation is here. You're meant to just step into whatever it is that you are heading into next and leave this all behind, stepping into freedom and shine your light. That's kind of the main message I feel with this reading today. So I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I wish you the very best moving into whatever this is for you, number 3. And until the next time I see ya.